Hey guys, how you doing? Hey guys, how you doing? My Boness here. How are you? Welcome to another Ultimate Coaching Business Booster session. We're just waiting to start properly. I see that there's 7 people online: Hanifa, Kim, Lillian, Guru, Alex, and Mike. Awesome to have you guys here. Just going to wait for a few more people. I'm also going to stick the link in the Facebook group to let people know. Just to let people know that we've launched. Guys, on over. If you can hear me, guys, in the chat, if you can see me, please leave a message to let me know. If you can see me and hear me, any problems, just stick it in the chat. There's a bubble button for the chat, so head over to that and just send a message. Let me know that you can hear and see everything is cool. Just leaving a message. Ultimate. Sorry, guys, nearly there. So I've got a few people saying that they're struggling to get on. I had this problem earlier. Okay, cool. So, guys, right, I'm with you now, totally with you. Back to Google Hangout. Awesome, cool, guys. 8 people. Mike, hello. Alex, hello. Guru, hello. Lillian, Kim, Hanif, Kama. I didn't enable the chat. Just enable the chat, guys. If you can hear me, add a little message. You'll see the bubble box now pop up. Let me know that you can see, that you can hear, that everything is cool. Just to explain very briefly how this happens. I'm going to work with you guys on a one-to-one basis. I'm going to pull each of you up in turn so that we're camera to camera. Thank you, guys. Guru, you can see me. Karma, we'll find that out later. Alex, awesome, you can hear me. So the way this works is I'm going to work with you one-to-one on your specific website, on your specific marketing needs, and the guys in the chat, I'm going to add so much value to you. And you can please feel free, when somebody's in the hot seat, please feel free to add comments, add your thoughts as we look at their website, as we look at the marketing questions and issues that they have, and then maybe 10-15 minutes each, and I'll work through as many people as possible. If you want to be first, or if you want to be in that hot seat, if you want me and us to work on your business, your website, your marketing, please put a Karma, cool, got it. It's Karma. Thank you. Please let me know if you'd like to be in the hot seat, and I will work with you, and we will work with you. I need somebody to jump in first, as we just wait for some others. But if you'd let me know, just post a message in the chat so that we can get the first person on here very quickly, and let me know, if you want to be on. If you don't, then it's kind of a bit of a waste of time. So I'm going to wait for the first person to jump on board. Again, there's a few more messages in Facebook. People having problems. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Okay, people are now getting in. Okay, cool. Right, who's going to be first? I'd like to be in the hot seat. Cool, Alex, I'm going to pull you on board first. So hopefully, Alex, don't know if you have your camera or sound, but hopefully you do, and I can talk to you directly, and we will share, we will talk together. So I've just pressed the button. Hopefully you are coming through. Alex, you're on your phone. That's a bit of a shame. Mike, will your microphone work if you're on the phone? We can try it. We can give it a shot. So I've just pulled Alex in. Excuse me. Let me know if you want to be next. Hanifa, do you? Karma, Kim, Lillian, do let me know, who wants to be next. Help me to help this process work, really well. Hello, Alex, how are you?
Yeah.
You know, Alex?
Yeah, I'm just trying to set everything up. Just give me a second.
No
Can you
worries.
hear
That's
me?
cool. I
All
can hear you
right.
perfectly well.
Accept everything.
Are you going through the Google chat, the Google process, as it were?
Yeah, yeah. It's thrown up the hook up the whatever at me. So just crunch, crunch, grind, grind, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we got that.
Okay. It's still grinding and crunching.
Okay, no, that's cool. Well, I can hear you. I can see you. So if you're cool,
Awesome.
shall we get going?
Yep. Yes, please. So
Alex,
essentially,
tell me. Yep, tell me. Go.
I
Oh, we just lost Alex. Great start. I think we've just lost Alex. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna wait for Alex to come back on. Hopefully, and oh, maybe Alex has popped
okay.
up. This is interesting.
Mark, I'm back. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
you're back. Yes,
I'm
I.
back.
No worries.
Awesome.
Alex, why don't you give us a the link to your website first? Tell us what your website is, so that everybody in chat can also have a look too.
Okay, I don't have my website yet.
Oh,
Um, yeah, I'm about to start, or I'm in the process of launching my business.
yep.
My website is sort of really, sort of not quite there at the moment yet. I guess the main reason for me being here tonight, and what I'd really like some input on, is I have absolutely no idea how to go about with my marketing, where I'm going to be getting my clients, like my clientele from,
Okay.
and also which social media avenues are best for me to be using, to go ahead and promote my program and promote myself as a public speaker.
Okay, cool. So we have some. I can add value to that, and we have some great people: Karma, Hanifa, Alex, Mike, Kim. Please feel free to share your wisdom too. But let me just ask you one question. So, what is your product, and who is your target audience?
My product is I am doing presentations for people on how to start a
Mm.
startup business with
Okay,
basically on a shoestring budget.
cool. So essentially, how to start a business on a
With
shoestring,
Yep,
and what will what is the name of your company?
don't know yet.
Okay, cool. And so your target audience would be presumably what age group are you focusing on women, men?
My target audience, essentially at this point in time, is absolutely anybody who wants to start a business or who is within the first 2 years of their new business and
Yep.
doesn't know where they are going wrong or if they're going wrong and what they could be doing better. Essentially, my geographically wise, I see the age group being from 30 plus.
Mm.
Um, Simply because I don't know that at this point in time that I know enough about the 18 to 30 age group to be able
Okay.
to pitch to them convincingly.
Sure. So Mike's just commented that it's cool it'd be good for you to read some sales, marketing, and really, get some hold of some resources around that, which is a great comment. What I really want to focus on for you is obviously it's important, the basics. Obviously, I know you're working on this, your website, your name. This has got to be really relational. You need to position yourself as an authority. Why should people come to you as an expert in this field? Because of your whole experience and your wisdom that you have. Now, for me, if I were you, I would be reaching out on Facebook. I would
Yep.
be using a lead magnet. So that would be an ebook. That might also be a free webinar on why your business may not be working out, 10 reasons why your business may not be working out, 10 reasons to improve your business. If you run this is all about developing a lead magnet. So it's about building your database. It's said that a database for 1,000 people is worth $1 million. And
Okay.
so 1,000 people who are passionate about what you do is worth $1 million. And so your focus should be to develop that database. It's all about why would people choose you as to all the other kind of people that work in a similar space. out there. And so the reason they do that is because they connect with you as a person, they connect with your character, they connect with your personality, they build a relationship with you. So I would want your relationship to come, your personality to come across online. An intro video is a must on your website. So there's an introduction to you, who you are. I go through this process on the website of aggravating the problem. So you ask questions. Do you believe that you can take your business into the next level? Would you like to take your business to the next level? Is your business experiencing X? Do you have the product and the passion, but you're not getting your product out there? That sort of stuff. And then you introduce yourself. Hey, my name's. Say hello. Say why they want to. Why they should be working with you and how you can solve their problems. So we're building that relationship with the audience, and we do that through lots of key content. We build relationships by giving away content. We want people to see, like, if you give away content at this level, free at this level, what's it like to pay you? How much extra content do I get? And you do that by developing the lead magnet, getting those email addresses, sending out weekly emails, top tips on how to build your business on a shoestring. You're reminding people of you. You're giving them value, not just promoting product. You're giving them value. You're reminding them of who you are. And then I would really encourage you to look at a Facebook group in the same way that I've built the I Work in Personal Development Facebook group. You can have a group that is totally aimed at startups, entrepreneurs, new business owners. And daily you're creating themes and you're engaging with them, you're adding value in that group, and that group, that high impact community becomes your client base. So I've done that very well in my group, and I know that you can do that the same. Karma said, I want to know how you got your business to work. Did you struggle? How do you get past your struggles? So yeah, so just that honesty, I think Karma's pointing to your experience. Why does your experience lend to helping people? What's worked for you? What hasn't worked for you? Sharing your wisdom. Again, it really comes down to relationship marketing, and that is, most people set up a standard website that is the kind of 2D shop window into selling the product. For you, it's about building relationships. Mm-hmm. And if you think, right, how can I create multiple touch points to reach my audience? So webinars, free ebook, and then I like to take people through this product funnel. So free content, medium cost content. It might be an ebook, it might be a paid for webinar. You might then build a membership site. So we're basically pointing people to the most expensive thing, which is their one-on-one time with you. Mm-hmm. Which you bill out at a few $100s an hour. You can have intensive sessions, you can have mastermind sessions and do 2-3 day workshops around that. So when you aggravate this problem and you provide this solution, I want you to be in a position where you've covered for every financial base, because if you aggravate that problem and you don't provide the solution at the next level, if they get to level 2 and they're like, yeah, I'm done on level 2, I've got this, and you don't provide level 3, then they will go elsewhere.
Yep.
Does that helpful to you?
That is awesome. Final question before I allow you to move to somebody else in the group. Landing page. Am I best looking at a full-on website where I've got the different pages with the different things that we offer, or am I better off with a one-page landing page that's also obviously a call to action? What are your thoughts on that?
So look, obviously you've always got to have your website. It's kind of the social proof, and then I would have a lead page. A landing page. You can go to leadpages.net. It's a landing page, and I would have a specific call to action. Have an intro video, explain how you can help people, why they should use your, why this product. Sorry, let me backtrack. The call to action, it should be to generate leads, to get their data. So it could be the free webinar, it could be the free ebook, and you explain why this will really help them. If you do that compellingly, then why wouldn't I put my email address into your system? I want your database. I want your product. I want to learn from you. I want all your wisdom, all your knowledge. Does that make sense? Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Tim's made some great comments. And she is right. The target audience you've described is quite broad. Mm-hmm. Kim mentions get a subgroup of business owners that you can really personally connect with, that you are absolutely sure that you can help. So really, where would your passion lie? Is it with product-based companies? Is it mums that work at home and have those home businesses? Is it people that have stepped out the corporate world and want to build a business from the corporate? So really, Kim's point is focus down on what your target market is, rather than just this broad startup market. If you do that really well, you can be the dominant player in your niche, and Kim's made a great comment around that.
Okay. All right.
Does that sound helpful? Any questions? Any guys in the chat? Some really great comments coming through. If you've got any more comments, please add them. Whilst we just finish off with Alex as well, I just want to make sure that I know who's the next person who's going to be in the hot seat. So please let me know and help speed up this process. If you want to be next, then post a message and let me know, and we'll get to you. Does that help? So how long are you working towards your website going to launch?
I need to actually sit down and work this out, because I've been going through an incredible stage of procrastination, which is really quite bullshit. But that's where I am right now, and I just need to take a week or two from my real job and work this out. But essentially, it's a case of right now I don't know. I've got to launch basically before Christmas. So that is my goal, and it's a case of I don't know. Like I said, I've got to sit down and get a cracker up myself, and get some extra motivation and get this done.
I would be few things that I would look at there. You need to know your why. Why are you doing this? What is the reason that compels you to do this? What drives you every single day? For some reason you're self-sabotaging the development of your own business.
Absolutely.
That's either because you have a fear that it won't work, you don't know how to reach the audience, whatever it is, you are stopping yourself from doing that. So you need to put a deadline around that. This is all about action. When you know your why, your reason for doing it, then you remind yourself of that every day. You have the list of things that you need to achieve, and basically you get on with it. My fear for you is that you will never launch this effectively, because of that self-sabotage around it. So I would be asking why. Know your why like hell. What drives you? Do you want to run your own business? Do you want to make money for yourself instead of somebody else? Do you want to help people launch businesses and change their own lives? Once you're committed to your why, you'll become unstoppable.
Okay, that's really, really good reminder. Thank you, Mark.
No worries. And Mike echoed that, saying next week your website should be up.
Sorry, I didn't catch what Mark said.
Mike posted a message and said that next week your website should be up.
Nice one, Mike. That's a challenge. I love challenges. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I hear that everybody's situation is different, but I know this for sure. I know there's one thing for sure, that no matter how busy we are, we can always find excuses not to. Like, if we really committed to it, we'll find the time. We'll give up whatever it is that we need, TV or whatever it is. I know it's easy to say, but there's a reality there. 30 minutes a day on building this, you'll make it happen in no time.
Yeah, no, look, it's thank you both to yourself and Mike. I guess I kind of needed this bit of a wake call and to just get out of my own little cocoon, and yeah.
No worries. And just Kim's point again is really good, that people who are starting on a shoestring have exactly the same procrastination challenges as you. So that's a real area that you're experiencing, that you can really work into and speak into and help people as you go through that process. You can help people through that process yourself. That's a really good point.
Oh, that's a good one, because the frustration is I've started up so many businesses, probably close to about 12, 14 businesses over the last 20 years, and I've never before had this procrastination. And I hadn't actually thought, because I haven't experienced it before, I hadn't actually thought about building that into part of the program. So thank you.
Sounds good. Awesome. Well, keep us up to date. Let us know. Post in the group when the website is live, because we would love to see it and help you and do whatever we can to make it happen for you. Please also feel free to stay in the conversation in the webinar, and I'm sure you'll get loads from lots of other people too. I would love for you to share your wisdom and contribute to the conversation as well.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys, for your help. I'm just going to try and get out of this and back to where I should be.
Awesome. Well, let us know how you're going. We really want to follow your journey.
Lovely. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Alex. I have just brought on board Hanifa, and hopefully she will be on in a minute. Karma, why is often what you are struggling with the most. Do you help others to stop procrastinating? What tools do you use? Yeah, cool, really cool, really good, Karma. What gets scheduled gets done. Some great advice here, guys. Really awesome. Hanifa is coming on next. Hopefully she'll pop up on video any minute now. And who wants to be after her, please let me know if you would like to be on next. That would be awesome. Hanifa, are you there? Nothing. Hanifa, we can't hear you or see you. Hanifa, really not able to engage with you right now. Okay, don't know what's going on there. Hanifa, it says that. Hanifa? Hello? Hello? Okay, not too sure what's going on there. Hanifa, say hello if you're on. I'll give you a few seconds for that. Hanifa, you can't hear me. I can't hear you. Can everybody else hear me? Not sure what's going on here. Okay, guys. I'm just opening up webinar. Google's webinars on it. Can you guys hear me? This all seems to be going a bit strange. Here we go. Yes, you can. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Okay, look, Hanifa, I don't know what the problem is. Maybe it's with your stuff. If people can hear me. Hello, Hanifa. Hello? Hanifa, I so want to talk to you. Are you there? I can't hear you either. Guys, as we try and sort this out with Hanifa, who would like to be next? Please let me know if you'd like to be next. No video, please. Guru, can you turn your video off so that we just have your voice, and I'll bring you on board. Message. Bring somebody else on board whilst we get that sorted out. Hanifa, have you? Well, Hanifa can't hear me either. Hello? Oh, hello. Hello. I can't hear you guys. You can't hear me. It's sign language? No, I can't do sign language. Guys, this isn't really working out. I'm gonna keep them there. Who said that they wanted to? Guru, I'm gonna bring you on board. Guru, please turn off your cam. If you don't want to be on video, just sound only. I'm gonna bring you in. Karma, are you interested in getting on board at all? I'd love to work with you too. So I've just hit the button for Guru, and hopefully Guru's coming over right now. Look, guys, you know I want to add as much value as I possibly can and talk to as many of you as I possibly can. So please do let me know. If not, we'll end early and I'll have my tea. But I know that you guys have questions, and I would love to help you with them. Hopefully you are coming online now. Just wait for that to happen. Guys, if you have any questions whilst I'm waiting, if you have any questions about marketing, about your business, in whatever question you have, please stick it in the chat box and let me help you with those answers to those questions. Let us all help you. Hanifa's still trying to figure it out. I think her and her husband are getting a little bit stressed. I'm happy to listen at the moment. I'm gathering future questions. Very good. Karma will be running lots of these. If there's anybody else, if you've got any questions, stick them into chat. We can answer your questions there. Hanifa, not going too well. Let's see what Hanifa just put. Said speak to somebody else and she'll try and fix it. So that's what I'm going to do. Guru, where'd you go? Alex, would you? Trying to bring her on board again, guys. You know, I really want to focus on this relationship marketing. Look, whatever your website is, whatever work you do, I want people to build a relationship with you. People don't buy product, they buy into you. Hello. We just heard her. Hanifa, we just heard you. Hanifa, can you hear me? Hanifa.
Mike, can you see
this is what, Mike?
Yeah, that's Mike.
That's headphone and that's Mike.
Hanifa.
Yeah, it's on.
Hanifa.
Hello?
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
You can't hear anything.
Hanifa.
Can't hear anything.
Alex, anyone have any clever ideas? Alex, do you want to show us what your business is? Coach Alex, insert name. Coaching. Yeah, Alex, what is the focus of your business?
Mike, you can see the recording and there's the items here to you. So what you want now is the headphones.
This one, Lightning.
Headphones. Oh, the headphones, yeah.
Guru, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I can.
That's your...
Hello, sorry, what's your name?
No, not connect. You do,
Guru?
No, it doesn't work.
Okay,
Yes, I can hear you, but I can also hear Hanifa and her husband.
Yeah, I'm just going to mute them. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Teddy,
Teddy, that's it. How you doing?
I'm good.
Right, how can myself and this awesome bunch of people online help you?
Well, I've enrolled myself in a life coaching course a few months ago, and I'm kind of halfway through it now. I'm getting overwhelmed by all the material that I have to learn, but at the same time, I can't wait for me to get started on the work of doing what I love to do.
Okay, can you still hear me? Oh, what's going on tonight, people? Can you hear me?
I can hear who's talking. Oh, it's on. He's talking, but I can't hear anything.
Is he only talking to you?
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hanifa?
I can hear anything. I can hear anything.
Hanifa? Okay, Guru, you back? Well, this is fun, isn't it, guys? Guru, can you hear me? Hello? Business name, please. Let's try Hanifa once more. This isn't going well at all tonight, is it, people? I apologize for that. Sometimes it's just the way that it is. Hanifa? Hanifa? Okay. Hanifa? Anybody right now. I'd love to speak to anybody. That would be amazing. Okay, guys, any questions in the chat? If there isn't and we can't sort this out with Hanifa, then I'll probably end it here. Oh, hello, Hanifa's back. This is fun. Hanifa? Hanifa? Okay, Alex, what's your focus? What's your business? I'm just telling Hanifa that she can hear me now, but Hanifa, we heard you before. You had a mic plugged in, I think, and we heard you then.
Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. The sign's coming. Hold on. Let me just.
No worries. So how can we help you, Hanifa? What's your website?
My website is childhoodspeech.com.
Childhoodspeech.com.
Yeah.
Yeah? Guys, if you head over to childhoodspeech.com, let's all give Hanifa as much wisdom as we possibly can. And how can we help you?
Right. I've been blogging.
That's a great domain, by the way.
Sorry?
Great domain, by the way.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I was the first one with that domain name when I first started.
That's amazing.
From 2008. I've been blogging from 2008. And I'm ready to monetize it because I wrote everything that I knew about teaching languages to my daughter. I teach Mandarin to kids and adults.
Okay.
Learners, and I'm a non-speaker of both languages, actually.
Okay.
And what I want to do is speak to sell, because I know I can write now, but I am trying to. Well, there are a lot of things happening in that website that's not pulled together to create a online to automate.
Okay, so you want to develop a passive income, is that correct?
Yes, passive income while I can go and create a speak to sell, speaking about my work.
Okay, cool. So guys, in the chat, I'd like you to go over to childhoodspeech.com. Mike, if you could go over, Alex, Karma, I'd like you, Kim, I'd like you to really add value here. So I want you to all to make one comment about this website and how this can be monetized for Hanifa. So Hanifa, I'm just looking at the site now. Great site.
Thank you.
So there's a few things for me. Again, relationship. You need to build a relationship with your audience. I want people to get to know you, for you to really come across on the website. I talked earlier to others about a video introduction.
Yeah, which is I'm not very good at yet. Yeah, camera shy.
Well, get over it. You're building a business.
Okay.
And so I see that on your website you have mostly the latest sort of blogs, and I think you need to make that needs to be on the website, but there needs to be at the top of the website more of an introduction to what your site is, who you are, and how you can help people.
Okay.
And then what I would do is on your subscribe section, it says if you've been recommended to us or you're pleased with what you've read so far, would like to keep up to date. I would like, there's no reason for me to add my details to that. There's not enough of a pull for me to give you my details. So it could be you share an ebook, or a very short ebook on the top 10 tips or the top ways to improve your language, or your language, whatever it is that you teach. What is it that you can give them, that free content that means they will add their details, and then you've built that database we said earlier, a database of 1,000 people who are passionate about what you do is worth $1 million. So I would be looking at what is the pull to drive people in to put their details in, and then to have a look at your product funnel. So the things that you sell. So we looked at, I'm just looking at your shop.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got your 5 big questions. So you've got your 5 big questions on learning through languages.
That's the 3. Maybe I can put that as a hook in the front.
That needs to be on the home page.
Yes.
People won't see it there.
Yeah.
So you've got your products here, and do you do online coaching?
Yeah, I'm going into it. I started one-on-one. I haven't learned what you're doing right now, which I would like to learn, to teach online coaching.
Yeah.
Do online coaching of languages, which is possible with a language. Yeah.
It's more than possible. So Mike said that the navigation bar is slightly all over the place. There's lots of content in that navigation bar. We really need to bring that down a bit. Some of the shop functionality doesn't need to be there. Track your order and cart, you could find that, and checkout, you could find that in shop, so you can remove 3 things there and check out my account, track your order, and cart. 4 things you could.
I had someone to do that for me. So if you, I don't want to recommend something else. I'm using Jigo Shop.
It's a what, sorry?
The plugin I'm using is Jigo Shop.
Okay, I don't know too much about that, but you can. Basically, I would turn it to a WordPress site. You can do that very cheaply, very affordably. Okay. You can do that for like $100. And you can build a cart to it, a shopping cart, have your lead opt in, use MailChimp or Aweber in order to collect their email addresses, and really make that navigation bar, as has already been said by Mike, make that really simple. Some other comments that are coming through. You have products to sell, but the description for each product is not good and does not display well. Are they DVDs? Are they CDs? Are they books? Can't tell. So really make it clear, why should people buy these products? Are they ebooks? State what they are. State what you can learn from them. There's not enough reason for people to want to buy your product because you're not telling them what the product gives them.
Okay.
And I think that's a really great comment by Kim. Let's just go through this. Again, somebody else says, are you selling digital or hard copies? Again, Karma said, what are the exciting things I could do if I learnt Mandarin? Young people and travel, online automated video courses. So why should people learn?
It's basically to write down what I already know that I can sell. Is that right?
Yes,
write it
absolutely.
down. Okay.
Absolutely. Really share your product. Really share value. Why should people learn this language, a new language? What are the benefits? How can people grow and build and explore travel and culture as a result? What does it give young people, young children, to have another language as a tongue in for their later life? Yeah, Kim said again, checkout and cart should not be visible. They should follow the shop page. You can do that in WordPress.
Okay.
So really, it's a great product. You've got a great opportunity. You can do one-to-one coaching on Skype. You could do group coaching on Skype. You could do a membership where every day, this is great passive income for you. Where every week you release a new video, a new piece of video that teaches them the next level, the next words, the next the next system that you have, and you can charge some good money for that, and it's just automated. Once you've created that content once, you don't need to create it again. You simply promote the membership side of it, the course, and you allow people to go through that course themselves. That's a great opportunity for you, and I would capitalize on that massively. Karma said, raising children with 2 languages is a niche Many people regret not having taught their children their original language. I've seen this again and again as expat in several countries. So yeah, great comments. I wish I'd learned more languages as a child. So I think there is an interest there. I think if you can educate people around the benefits of teaching children languages, I think that's a great opportunity. You can have a membership site that is aimed at the parents and how the parents can teach their children a new language. So you're educating the parents, who are then educating the children. So you're creating this time for this bond to develop between parent and child. So creating this kind of cultural experience for them to learn a new language.
I actually have a parenting workshop soon with an event manager, and I'll be addressing the parents on how to teach your children at home without tuition. So that's one of the things on the pipeline. Yeah.
That's an amazing opportunity. I'd love access to that. I'd love to share that with people. Kim's mentioned, and she's right, that remember that you know about your subject, and you know what you're doing. You're so close to it. It's so obvious to you and ordinary to you. How do you make this come alive on your website? That bonding experience with children, giving children the opportunity of having a second language, the effects, the benefits that has for your children, the opportunities that creates for later life. You've got to sell this to them. You know the benefits.
I have a comment from a internet marketer, is that when I address kids, when I address things about kids, it drops the percentage of the market to 50%, because the website is childhood speech. Now, what kind of audience or what kind of customers? It will be only customers building towards just parents with children, and that may just be very little. The pie is not that big. So what's your comment on that?
Karma's mentioned that the expat community is a great market. The market is massive. The market it might be a smaller niche, but if you can dominate that niche, then there's a lot of money in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's important to focus on a niche, to target a niche, and you're doing that so well. You don't want to be all things to all people. Your whole thing is about, and maybe childhood speech. Great. Is that a domain that really sells what you do? I don't know.
Yeah. You mean, do I write about the domain? Do I write about children in general on that website?
Yeah. Look, the domain's good. The people, as Kim's saying, it's millions of people. You've got a great audience. You can dominate your target market. You can be the person that helps. You only need a small number to make money. You can be that dominant market player. You can really build that brand around helping parents to bond with their child whilst at the same time learning a new language that sets children up for the rest of their life. You convey that well, you've got fantastic business.
Okay, thank you so much.
And as Kim said, marketing to a specific group is a lot easier than marketing to a huge audience, to anybody. You've got a real target that you can really focus on. You can do some great Facebook advertising around it. There's lots of you can get into other communities of mums and promote your product through that.
Yeah.
Great opportunity. Great comments, guys. Is that everything for you, Hanifa? Any other questions? Has this been helpful for you?
Yes, it is. It's more an assurance that I'm in the right direction, not to give up on the website, not to give up on the theme and the objective.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't give up on that. Sorry, I've just had a message from Tay. Yes, you're doing well. You're doing great. Any questions?
So, 谢谢你 as in Chinese, I say thank you. Just 谢谢你.
谢谢你.
Yeah. Okay. And you say 不客气.
Huh?
不客气.
不客气.
Yeah, that means you will. I can teach you business. I can teach you some business Chinese next time.
不客气. Awesome. Well, thank you for that.
Okay. 不客气.
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 Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. If you've got any other questions, please put them in the I Work in Personal Development group, and we will help you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Awesome. No worries. Thank you. Guru, are you with us?
Yes.
Guru?
Can you hear me?
You are. Can everybody hear Guru? Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I just got disconnected completely.
No worries. Let me just quickly check. Can everybody else hear as well? Just waiting for people to comment. Let us know whether people can just hear me or hear both. Nobody's commenting. Hello. Okay.
Yeah, that's what. All I can see now are comments from Hanifa. The one comment that she typed in earlier when you were talking to her. I can't see everybody else's comments anymore.
Okay, they've told me they can hear you. So let's go for it. Tell us your website. Thanks, guys. Tell us your website again.
Life Coach Teddy. I'm gonna type it into the chat. I don't know if everybody else will be able to see this. LifeCoachTeddy.com.
I can add this. Hold on a minute. Let me just go back and put it in. Guys, if you want to head over to this website.
Yeah. The thing is, I did not create this website. This is a replicated website that was provided by the college where I am enrolled. So the input that I had there is the content. So I provided the content, but the style of it, the formatting is not my input. So I'm not terribly happy with it because I don't think it's, number one, user-friendly. For me, the writing is too small. There's nothing attractive about it. And I would prefer something that is more interactive where people can see what I have to offer. I can't even upload any products yet because I don't think that it's going to be an effective website for the products. And plus, I'm still learning how to create my own product. I've got a book that's half written. I can't finish it because I feel like, oh, I'm not I'm an authority enough to be able to finish this book. But I know that I am. Because I know how these things work. So I have a lot to contribute. And I've done webinars before, and I know that I'm effective in webinars because I've received feedback from the people that that have been my audience. And so I know that I can be effective on the webinar situation. I've had my radio station in Blog Talk Radio before, so I know that I can do that again. But I want to be able to put this all together and be able to market myself. I consider myself a generalist rather than a specific niche. But my expertise, I suppose, would lie in my in-depth knowledge of law of attraction and how you can harness its power to work for you rather than against you. And the other thing that I have going for me is I have raised 3 sons, and I know all about it.
Fantastic. Okay, let me just kick into this. Okay, so we've got some comments. Somebody said the website looks pretty good. Kim said it's quite good, but plain, and the submit button for the email is not showing any text. Again, you think it's ordinary, but others will think it's amazing because they don't know it. Funnily enough, for me, which I find funny, is that as soon as I look at your website, by this website design, I know exactly what life coaching course and college you belong to.
Yep.
Which will be the life
because
coaching.
It's pretty standard. Yeah.
Life coaching college, right?
Yes.
Okay. So look, yes, I mean, look, you can get access to this website. You can get access. They can give you full access to the website. It's built on WordPress, so you can change pretty much whatever you choose to. And you can really see this. You can really see this come alive. It wouldn't. You don't need to start from scratch. It's a great basis. You just need to know your target audience, what the products are that you're selling. So I appreciate that you're generalist, but what gets you what gets you passionate? You know, is it NLP? Is it hypnosis? Is it you know, is it confidence? Is it self-esteem? Is it helping people achieve goals? What really gets you going when you work with clients?
Teaching them that the power is in their hands, helping them understand how law of attraction works for them. Because a lot of people don't really have a good understanding of law of attraction. They think it's just, oh, I'm going to think this, and then it's going to happen. And that's as far as they understand about it. They don't understand the intricacies, you know, behind law of attraction, how it really works, you know, with who we are. You know, thoughts become things, and, you know, the feelings are the vibrations that we send out, and how we actually manifest. And that's what I love to teach, because I have an in-depth understanding of that. And once I have a one-on-one with, I've been coaching people, and I've done less than 100 hours of coaching, and so a lot of it is pro bono, but I did have paying clients before. I had to stop because I was offered a job, which I've now quit after 3 months. Because I wanted to get some funds going so that I can finance my business, so I can get all the things that I needed to get my business together. That's why I took that job too. But in my coaching, I found that once the client understands how law of attraction works, they know now how to make what they want manifest, rather than just going by default, you know, living by default, and just things happening around them without them, you know, knowing how it did, and looking for someone to blame about the things that are happening to them. So that's kind of what I want to teach. And it applies not just in their personal life, it can apply in their business as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. So look, so you really need to, if you're going to dominate that law of attraction market, and yes, I agree that there's a lot of education that needs to take place in that market. A lot of people do think, you know, they can think that they want lots of money and that will just happen without, as you say, knowing the intricacies around it. And actually that kind of hurts a lot of people. People are struggling over, and they're losing a lot of money by, you know, giving it to these gurus, and they're not seeing anything as a result because they're being told that they will, right? So if that's your focus, if that's your niche, I would totally brand the website with that regard. I would think about a different name for the website, for the domain, purely because if you talk about your website in public, then it might be difficult for people to actually remember.
Well, I have asked the college to change the name to the one that I prefer. They're the ones who suggested that, and practically every student's website is like that, life coach, whatever their name is. So I bought a domain I really want to use, because it's it kind of implies what it is that I could give.
So what's that?
And it's called yourinnerpowercoaching.com.
Awesome. How good.
So it's basically putting the power to them rather than making them dependent on somebody else like me. I don't want people to be needy of a mentor, to be holding their hands the whole time before they can manifest. I want to teach them how they can do it themselves and how they can access that power within them.
Yeah. Okay. And the website, to get a new website up there, make it your own, get the introduction video as we've talked about earlier, as I discussed with us earlier, getting a lead magnet, so an ebook, 7 ways that the law of attraction can change your life, that sort of content. Build a relationship with them. Again, I would be on Facebook offering free webinars to get those email addresses, and then you work them through that product funnel that we mentioned earlier. Free, not very expensive. Again, you could have a membership site around this that you can teach people. You can release videos with regards to law of attraction.
That's the other thing I wanted to ask you. How do you start a membership site? I mean, I've heard so many people tell me, "Oh, I'm going to teach you how to do it," and you know, I've attended so many webinars, and I still don't know how to do it.
Sure, and look, you would need to get access to your WordPress site or to launch a WordPress site, and it's a bit too intricate to go through on this call, on this session now. But one of the sessions that I'll be running on the Life Changes Leadership Academy will be about that. It will be about you basically step by step you launching your own membership site, and I've got real experts to help with that. People are charging lots of money for this stuff, and you can do it yourself, and I want to teach you how to do that. So that would be part of your product funnel, and then ultimately the big stuff, which is money with you, time with you equals money. That could be one-to-one, that could be a 2-day intensive that you could charge out for $2-3 grand. There's lots that you can do around this. If you're going to dominate that market, I would make that the total focus of your website and really conduct your whole marketing around that.
That sounds fantastic. I'll be definitely looking forward to that.
Cool. Does that help? Have you got any more questions?
Yeah, no, that's the biggest thing is how to put it together, what I should focus on, because I've got a lot of ideas and that kind of distracts me from what I really want to do. And now that you kind of focus my vision to just making LOA, the law of attraction, be my focus, and
that's cool.
That's sort of
and look, you can spend a lot of time, you can spend a lot of time trying to work through this stuff. Basically, again, no self-sabotage in your own business. Let's make it happen. Set yourself a deadline. I always, again, we go back to the why, but look, there are people out there that desperately need the solution that you have.
Mm-hmm.
We always think that people, that we're not good enough, that we need to get to the level of, or respected the person that we respect, when actually the information that you have is a lot anyway, and there are people who are not at that level that you are, and they need to learn from you. So that's your why, that people are not kind of working in the law of attraction in the right way, and they're suffering as a result. The quicker you get your content out there, the more lives you can change, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. What about the book that I'm writing? I want to finish it and make it like a giveaway in my website. Would that be beneficial?
Yes, always. A lead magnet. Sorry, I'm just writing notes. I write notes all the time. A lead magnet. You wanted to build your database. You want to build your database. You want to give them sign up for my newsletter, but who cares about your newsletter?
It's
all about what content you can give them. You build that relationship with them. You send regular weekly emails to update them, and you build that relationship, and you remind them of your products, but you're constantly giving this advice and this wisdom, so they get to the stage where they're thinking, if you give this stuff away for free, then what is it like to be paid to pay you? What information do they get then?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll give myself a deadline on the book.
Yes.
And then
deadline
membership site. I want to get into the nitty-gritty more of the membership site later on when we do our one-on-one coaching. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I've got my schedule. Yeah.
As Kim said, just some few comments that people are putting in the chat. Lead magnet. So in terms of your ebook, it should just be like 7 pages maximum, something like that. Again, and then you do a bigger book, which you then sell. Kim can help you with that. Hanifa said you want some testimonies on your site.
Yeah.
Kim said people appreciate smaller things that really target answering their questions. So look, there's great content, there's great advice for you here.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Cool, awesome. I hope that helps.
Thank you. Cool. Yes, it does. It does. I'm fired up now. Awesome.
You've got lives to change. Thank you so much for being on this chat, and I'll speak to you soon in the group. Anybody else? Do you have anybody else want to jump on board? Are we all good? I assume we're all good. Guys, look, if that's everybody, I want to thank you so much for your time. Please feel free to ask questions in the Our Work and Personal Development group. Please feel free to, well, can I encourage you to post a comment? Can you all do this? Can you post a comment on the Our Work and Personal Development group after this session and tell people how much you enjoyed it, how much value? I want to get the message out there that how great these sessions are, both in terms of the advice that you give and the way that I can help people. And we really do help people to really, you know, break through some of the crap to help them build businesses that really do change lives. If you could do that, I would be so amazingly grateful. The other thing I just want to do is to point you guys in the direction of the Life Change Leadership Academy. I'm doing a very special launch offer. We launched this month, giving away so much content in this academy. 3 streams: building business foundations, community change makers, and life change toolkit. Me and experts, it's only $300 for a limited lifetime membership. This will be a very special limited offer, and if you guys add your details to the link that I'm going to send you to in a minute, then you'll hear about that on launch. I want as many people as possible to grab that opportunity. So guys, thank you. Thank you, Kim, for your amazing wisdom. Karma, thank you. I look forward to you being in the hot seat soon. Hanifa, thank you. Great to chat to you finally. Guru, as I'm now going to call you, amazing to have you on board. Alex, Mike, thank you for your wisdom, and I look forward to chatting you too. Mike, I really appreciate you being here too. I really value what you've given. And Alex, I look forward to working with you too. Appreciate your time. Thank you, thank you. I will enjoy my dinner. I'm starved. And I'm going to send you to that link now. And after that, after you've put your details in to hear about the launch, please do go to the Our Work and Personal Development group and tell everybody how great this session was, because I want to do more and I want to help as many people as possible. Speak to you soon. Have a good day in the UK. Have a good evening in Australia. And any questions, just ask them in the Our Work and Personal Development group. Take care. Goodbye.